Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah Joel, and I'm the lucky celebrant that Georgia and Jack have chosen to legalise their love today. Thank you. Can we firstly just take a minute to appreciate how well this lot was scrubbed up? Our couple have organised a leaf toss for when they're walking back down the aisle as newlyweds today. Now, while this isn't rocket science, it does involve quite a special technique to be able to absolutely nail the photo op. So while we might all think that throwing directly into the faces of the couple is the way to go, we need to throw up and over. This allows the leaves to fall rather than fail. The couple are also wanting a group photo of everyone here today straight from the ceremony. So once they've exited and moved to the top of the aisle, can I please ask all guests to basically stand where you are and just huddle a little bit closer. Our bride will be joining us shortly, but before she stops the show and blows everyone away, can I please ask that everyone turns off their phones? And not just on silent, because there's always that sneaky alarm that goes off during the vows, so phones off, please. The couple have requested an unplugged ceremony, meaning no photography for the entirety of the ceremony, please. They have wonderful photographers and videographers blending in, and they don't want their angles blocked. They also wish for everyone to be completely present. There will be plenty of time for photos at the reception, but just get in before the champagne hits. Okay, everyone get comfy. Georgia will be here shortly. Can I just make sure that every seat is filled? Leave the front row for the loved ones, but just sort of huddle around, get in real close. It's a day of love, so you're allowed to be close. I'll get everyone sort of evened out as well, so maybe just start huddling over this side as well. Shouldn't be too long.
Have you seen that?
So good.
17 months. What are the grass like? Just general whip. Oh no! Bug juice on the blood, man. The blood, man. Dude, I don't know, I walked into this little steak in my car and it's fucking car park. Bug juice on me. How bad is it?
We'll just live southeast of that's my
No, plus she has a 3-year gap, like, but you can do what you want to do, like 26, 27, 28. Soldier about it, so you know what I mean?
I'm hanging in there. I don't want to ruin the wedding.
Is there a the gentleman, yeah, you can do that.
You should have seen
Which is at the house, so it's like it's
about the shirt. Dude, it's so cool. Look at the shirt. It's the smallest amount of blood. Look at that, it's the tiniest.
Oh, I'm sitting right behind you. I'm sitting
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, did you see that chase guy? I'd rather just say that on a guy that had a pat on his back. Like, think about
That could be an interesting narrative.
you can stir that narrative in your favour. I don't know how.
Now I've got enough
Let's stop letting it hours ago.
It's not possible.
Watch out.
By the school bus doesn't
Oh,
I'm waiting.
Let's take in front Especially kind of aisle seating as well. Like, you're definitely caught in the back there. The place has got a view, you know what I mean? Silver lining. Exactly. Yeah. The senior citizens like it as well. Like, you know, the brownie points down, you know? Yeah. I'm not part of this.
Paul walked in and Charlie had made us sacrifice. He's like standing like so awesome. So you know it. He was like, I'm just gonna go. So just like walk back. Yeah. Very good. I feel very like exposed right now. I'm not in my element.
I'm coming on this? What is
There you go.
Yeah,
Go.
Yeah, go great.
And then the sweating starts.
The sweating started to dry in the car when I went to
You're helping.
It's so mean to plus made him.
So my good side. I came off the feet and then I just like couldn't stop myself.
Today?
Today, I was so mean.
Everything they say, they think.
Oh, you're right.
And he was telling you. You take that as a
I feel like you should expect me to get myself. And I would be like, that, you know what? I should not.
I was just like, really excited to get there.
Are you gaslighting me?
Yeah, would you prefer like a proper fight back? Like a proper like, you know what? You can be a bitch.
Yeah, Paul needs to. He's like, when he gets upset, I'm like, no.
Okay.
And I said to him straight away, I was like, I'm so sorry.
Beatty's just like, I don't need to deal with your bullshit. Beatty's like, right, I won't speak to you.
But you know what? And it's doing basic dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you cutting off half our bodies? It doesn't make any sense. We've got like 5 minutes to take these photos. I'm getting the Christian. He's trying his best, and then we have to so we're all having a midnight tonight?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
And we all had our backs to the sun. And one of the guys who was so pale got splattered ribs and got so bad. In every photo, he's just this like tomato face.
Really?
Like stand there in the sun for an hour.
Yeah, go like, that's turn off, go down the
Go fan yourself.
Right yourself there.
This new thing. And I was like, nah, this is a basic conversation. It's a bit of condensation.
I'm waiting for both.
No, so the
Oh, we are. Save yourself, everyone. Save yourselves.
No data. Fuck you. Fucking joking.
Georgia and Jack, I would like to warmly welcome each and every one of you to the first day of the rest of their lives together. The love that Jack and Georgia have for one another extends deeply to their friends and their family. You all mean the world to them, and they simply would not be complete without you. You've each had a role to play in reaching this special moment, so they would like to thank you all for being here. A special thank you goes out to those who are joining us virtually. We applaud you all for making the effort and showing support for Georgia and Jack. Throughout the years, Jack and Georgia's love and understanding for each other has grown, and they have now decided to join their lives together as husband and wife. Georgia and Jack know that today and their marriage won't actually change too much between them. Georgia will still be the actual human they based the character Dory on, struggling with her memory on the daily. And Jack, yes, I'm sorry, Georgia, but you'll still have to wrap Mr. Injury Prone over here in cotton wool for life. None of this will change with a new surname and another ring. They have discovered a soulmate in each other, and with the vows that they'll soon make, they're committing to walking the path of forever together. Everyone you meet has a part to play in your story, and while some may take a chapter and others a paragraph, and most will be no more than a scribble note in the margins, someday you'll meet someone who will become so integral in your life that you'll put their name in the title. Before we go any further, hello again, I'm Sarah Joel, and I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Every good story starts with a great story, and Georgia and Jack have just that. Now, given that today's occasion is basically the ultimate spoiler alert, I probably don't need to tell you how things panned out. But let's go on a journey back to see how we actually got here today. These two knew of each other in high school through mutual friends, but never really showed that much interest in each other. However, once school finished and they found themselves talking more and more, and even almost got stuck in the black hole that is the friend zone. They were that person that each other called if they were on a long road trip and they'd run out of music to listen to. They would text and talk constantly. They would always have each other's backs and would never say no to dinner or a drink or even a cheeky trance event. It was basically dating without the label. Thank God these two finally figured out they should be together, and things started to get serious when Georgia and Jack went on their first holiday to Queensland together, which Jack paid for in bonus bets he won by signing
Last one, JK.
Still not officially a couple, Jack flew out for a 9-week holiday to the States, but he remembers thinking only a few short weeks into the trip that he was definitely coming home to a long-term relationship. Fast forward a little, and after 4 perfect years together, Jack believed that it was finally time to pop that age-old question, and this man did it in style. The day of their anniversary, he organised a surprise treasure hunt at the Mount Macedon winery where they were staying. He left 4 clues with 4 presents. The 4th clue was a love letter, and instructed Georgia to go outside where he bent the knee and asked Georgia to spend the rest of their lives together. To Jack's dismay, the proposal caught Georgia so off guard that while down on one knee with the ring in hand, Georgia's immediate response was, "Is this a joke?" After 15 seconds or so of Georgia staring at Jack with her mouth open from shock, Jack stood up and asked, "Does this mean yes?" We still don't know to this day if Georgia actually ever said yes, but as she's here today, I think we can all assume that she was pretty keen on marrying him. So why does Georgia want to make a husband out of Jack? Funnily enough, she didn't mention his complete stubbornness or the fact that he always has to be right. Instead, she describes him as smart, driven, determined, and funny. the ever-optimistic person that everyone needs in their lives, and that you are her rock. Whilst Jack told me that Georgia is caring, giving, and fun-loving. She is so smart, yet so unorganised, and her silly, immature sense of humour is ever so complimentary to his. They have travelled together, they've purchased their first home, and they even brought a beautiful fur baby Archie into their lives. Although he is beautiful, Archie cannot be trusted around so many white dresses, therefore he is here in spirit today. Whilst they have very similar approach to life and share comparable morals, ethics, and values, Georgia and Jack are also a classic case of opposites attract, with their strengths and weaknesses balancing one another out completely. He is the organisation to her chaos. She is the clean freak to his pigsty. He is the voice of reason to her impulsive behaviour. You get the point. When they are not planning birthday surprises and incredible mini escapes and holidays, you'll find Georgia religiously falling asleep at 8:30 on a Friday night on Jack's lap while he watches the footy, attending family functions or social events, spending time at the beach, taking Archie for nice long walks, or off to the footy to watch their beloved Richmond and North Melbourne. They have overcome obstacles and tackled their problems head on, but always while holding each other's hands while doing so. These two, above all else, enjoy each other's company, and the best time spent is just time together. Their appreciation and love for one another is so admirable and inspiring, but don't take it from me. Jack and Georgia have written personal vows to one another, and Jack will be reciting his first.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jack James Ymer, take Georgia Prosciutto to be my wedded wife.
Short but sweet.
Georgia, I could not be more excited to be marrying you today. You're my favourite person I've ever met, and there's no one I enjoy spending my time with. You are full of all the things that I love in life. You love to laugh, have fun, be inappropriate. You are driven, hardworking, and motivated, and you're always trying to do what's best for those around you. It's no wonder I'm so happy spending my time with you and why you bring out the best in me. I promise to not let a day go by without making you laugh, putting a smile on your face, and to always be the fun-loving, positive person you fell in love with. I promise to be your biggest fan and to help you achieve everything you want in life. I'm so excited to see what life has in store for us, and I couldn't think of anything better than doing it all with you by my side as my wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Georgia Prosciutto, take you, Jack James Ymer, to be my wedded husband. Jack, from the very first time we ever spent time together, I knew you were someone special. I was instantly drawn to your sense of humour, positive approach to life, and adventurous nature. We just clicked, and I could not be happier to finally be standing here today becoming your wife. There is an infinite number of things that I love about you. You bring out the best in me every single day. You constantly encourage me and inspire me to be the best that I can be, and you always help me to see the best that life has to offer. When I am with you, I am my happiest. I promise to continue being silly and immature with you every day, to always laugh at your stupid jokes, and to always continue making our own fun in every situation, no matter where we are. I promise to always be up for an adventure, to always stay for one more song, and to always encourage and support you through every stage of your life. I can't wait to grow old with you by my side, and whatever life throws our way, I look forward to doing it with you as my best friend and my husband.
It's now time for them to exchange their rings, so Pat, can I please ask you to bring up the rings at this time?
Georgia, please accept this ring as a reminder that I will love, honour and cherish you in all times, in all places and in all ways forever. I am grateful this day and all days to call you my wife.
Jack. Please accept this ring as a reminder that I will love, honour and cherish you in all times, in all places and in all ways forever. I am grateful this day and all days to call you my husband.
Before we continue, there's just a quick little recap we need to go through so everyone's on the same page. Our leaf toss, we go up and over. The group photo will be straight from the ceremony, so just stay where you are and just get really close. There's drinks and canapes for the guests, straight from the group photo, so please make your way to the beer garden and enjoy some music and chatter about how amazing their ceremony was. And finally, the biggest claps and cheers as these two lovebirds walk back down the aisle. Jack and Georgia, you have declared before us that you will live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, and I now declare you to be Mr. and Mrs. Ymer.
Yours was the best! Because you absolutely cried. I'm going to check on the
Quickly try and get out. Yeah, go mate, go for it. Go for it. Then no worries, man.
Jason. Hey? Yeah, I can still get that. Trying to get front. No, it's just like when everyone's leaving, I just feel like I can get out of here.
Play down, Terry.